Hello and good morning. Welcome to Leave It Love. Leave It Love is a spiritual channel. It's a spiritual channel. I am a spiritual person. I have started this channel with burning ancestor money. Burning ancestor money, it's to get closer to the ancestors. Let me get the money. Okay, so I got the ancestor money. I get ancestor money and I make it into little bundles so that I can burn it every day. And whenever I would run out of the money, I just go get more money. When I started this channel, all I was doing was burning ancestor money on camera. Now I don't burn it on camera because it's a Chinese tradition. It's a Chinese tradition. It comes from China, made in China. And I was just glad that it was brought to my attention to burn ancestor money. Ancestor money is a spiritual item. A spiritual item. It is sold on Amazon. I get it from Amazon. There's probably other places that sell it, but I go with Amazon because it's affordable. It's affordable. And yeah, it's just bringing you closer. It's helping the ancestors out in the spirit realm. You know, when you feel alone, you feel you don't have anyone. Yeah, I burned the ancestor money. I was like, I need to get closer to my ancestors. So I started burning ancestor money. Nobody helped me overcome spiritual warfare. I wanted help, but I didn't want anything to happen to anyone. That's why I never wanted anyone to help me. I just wanted to overcome it, surpass it, and I'm like, okay, I can have someone to be there. You know, someone can be there now. Like after it's all over, but they have to be strong in the spirit. They have to know what's going on. They have to be able to see. You have to be able to see. Only person that was ever able to see was Boss Daddy. He was the only one that was able to see, and he knew, and he saw me, and he knew. He wanted to help me, and I didn't let him. You know, but that was all on me. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to tell him about all the shit. I didn't want to talk about it at the time. But I'm older now, and I'm better. You know, I'm okay. I didn't die, right? I didn't die, but I always go to Boss Daddy like when I needed spiritual items. I just needed things. I would always go. And it's like I always wanted to talk to him, but I couldn't talk to him. Just couldn't talk to him. But it's fine. Spiritual things. I've always been spiritual. Spiritual as to lighting candles, dealing with the herbs, making the bath. I've always made the bath. You know, I learned how to make the bath. It was from Boss Daddy because it was a form of cleansing. It was like you can use herbs. Herbs are used for cleansing. So I did my own research and I looked up the herbs and I found sachets. They sell it. That's for protection to ward away evil because whenever you go to a spiritual place, they're always going to give you things for protection because people do stuff. Like if people wasn't out here doing stuff trying to attack others, there wouldn't be so many things to teach you how to protect yourself. The protective jewelry, the talismans, ancestor money. Ancestor money is made, it helps anyone. We all have ancestors. We all have ancestors all over the world. All of us have an ancestor. Once you get closer to the ancestors, once you break your generational curses, once you move forward, move the bloodline forward. Like, you know what? We're not going to be poor forever. We're not going to be fucked up forever. Break the curse. Break the curse. Like, you're not supposed to be doing curses and cursing your bloodline and making it worse for the ancestors. When you pass away, you're going to be an ancestor. You're doing curses now, you curse the ancestors. When you die, you're going to be cursed. And then you just have to wait for someone to come that's going to break that curse. I break the curses. I break generational curses. That's what I want to do. I want to move forward in life. It's a sacrifice that I made to live a certain kind of way so that I'm not cursed. I don't do any kind of black magic. I don't do anything because I don't want to be cursed. I don't want to be cursed. I don't want to curse the bloodline because whenever you decide to do harm on any other person, you curse yourself. So I always do things for cleansing, for prosperity, for abundance, for success, for everything to be good for you, to open the roads for you, things to make your life a little bit better. Yeah, that's what I do. That's why these attacks, they do attacks. They never work on me. Why they never work? Because I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything to you. And then I cleanse. I cleanse every day. I cleanse myself. I protect myself. And it's like, I don't know what else to do because I will never I will never choose to be like them because I know that it curses the bloodline. You curse the bloodline, you curse the future, you curse the children. You'll lose anyone that you love in your life. You're going to lose them. It's like, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to feel like that. I was like, I'd rather just be a good person and do good things. Good is always going to come back. Good is always going to come back to you. When you sit there and you doing shit to people, that's going to come back to you too. And it's like, it's your choice. God is free. God is free. God is never going to force you to love him. You love him if you want to love him. You thank him when you want to. When you believe in something else, it's going to force you to believe whatever they're doing is the right way. And you have to do this and you have to do this. God is not like that. God will never make you feel obligated or anything. You'll feel like you'll want to do it. I have to do it. You'll feel like that. But that's all on you. God is not going to force you to do anything. God is not. It's your choice. If you go against God, it just goes against everything He has done for you. He can take it away. I can never go against God. Can never. It's just against my moral code, my moral. I can't do it. Like, I don't know how people do it. I can't do it. I don't. I could never do it. It's like I see people and they do this work and they want to be like you and they want to do the most.